Hi everyone, and welcome to Power Plays. I'm Harry, and we're going to continue the adventure into 2 Point Hospital. We're here with Pelican Wharf, and we're trying to get the first star. Now, we need to cure a few more patients, up our cure rate, and upgrade some machines. Now, with Pelican Wharf, Star 2 and Star 3, very similar criteria. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're setting such a solid foundation for Star 1, which is why it's maybe taking a bit longer than you'd expect. But what it's going to mean is that we're going to sail through Star 2 and Star 3, no problem whatsoever. So, let's just have a look at where things are. We've got our nurses being trained at the moment. We've got one GP's office, a ward, we've got lots of research happening here, and we have a lot of researchers. Essentially, we're just going to keep pumping out that 20 grand. It's going to give us a decent amount of money. Yeah, it's just going to allow us to kind of cope during this bit of a rough patch. So let me just get this one in research level 2. We've got a 180 there, that'll be perfect. And let's just speed things up a bit. So the upgrader machine 15 times. It's quite a lot. We don't have that many machines either. We do have a lot of other treatment rooms that we can build though. So that is definitely something which we're going to look into doing as soon as possible, so then we can upgrade more machines. That does mean we're going to have to find somewhere to buy, and I think this one's going to be a nice one here to buy. It's pretty much the same. It's 10 grand more though. Let's just wait until we've got a bit of extra money. Hopefully it won't take us too long. Get our researchers on the go as well. We're making a decent amount of profit, which is great news. So it does mean that I'm just gonna put off for now training anyone which requires a teacher, because that's going to cost some money, and I want to spend it on getting a new building. I can then move the training room, I can move the research room out, and it's going to give me a bit more space here. So I could say put a psychiatry in, for example, or another GP's office. I can also move the injection and the pharmacy over to a more kind of treatment room building. Just help with the placement of a few things. So we should unlock this soon. There we go. Wow, just not quick enough. Let's get another started here. I mean, we'll definitely win Best Research Hospital every single year. That's for sure. Just wait a bit longer. It shouldn't take too long for us to get the next level. We've got some nurses to train.
Nice words of the day, which are sprinkle a little magic
More
on your
nurses to
breakfast
train after.
and
Okay, so
you'll
we got the
find
cash.
your
So let's
soul
build
all
that and let's get that
sentiment, of course,
underway.
but we don't condone the taking of illegal substances on 2 Point Radio.
You can see it's going fairly quickly, and we haven't even got everyone in here. So you can see if I put this one in here, everyone should be going 100 miles an hour. Send that patient home. You can see everyone's in each other's way a bit as well. So let's just pick this up, because we do not need it in our main place. So I'm just going to stick it all the way over here in the corner. I'm going to do the same with our research room. And I'm actually going to make it one bigger. Going to put in another research desk. There we go. So we got 3 against the wall there. And that's just because we're going to have so many researchers in here. I want to make sure that we've got the space. Let me just move this door. Get rid of this. Posters, there we go. I was wondering why I couldn't put a door there. There we go. And let's stick the door in the middle. Let's just complete that, because then I can quickly just add those gold stars in again. And the radiator. Don't want them to be cold. So we can stick a large radiator just in the corner there, fills the room nicely. And then we can just get some gold stars in. We want everyone to be happy in this room. Alright, there we go. So we have our 5-star research room. And I can actually just drop everyone in here. Although some of them are going to go on their break soon, but that's fine. Okay, what else do we have that can move? So we have this, which is the pharmacy. That can move over in the corner. And let's have a look at where the door is. So we want to put things fairly close to the door for now. We've got the injection room, which again is a treatment room. So we can stick it over here. And eventually I'm going to keep bouncing these 2 rooms into different buildings once they get full, essentially. So we have lots of room here now for a psychiatry. So stick that in there. Well, can't be able to move the bin, so let's just put that there. Pretty sure I don't actually have a psych. Wait there. Let me check. Do I have a psychiatry template? No. Well, that was a waste. There we go. So, start again. Psychiatry. So I'm putting the chair in the corner here, just because it's fairly close to the door, and then the doctor doesn't have to move too much. We have a nice, comfy couch for the patients to go on. Let's stick a nice little rug in there as well. There we go. Bit of ambiance. And then medicine cabinets. So medicine cabinets can go in the psychiatry. Happy days. Not happy days for me having to play around with medicine cabinets. It's the bane of playing it on console. At least now we have templates. Like, that is going to be a lifesaver when I can be bothered to build them all. And then you won't have to watch me do this so much. Let's just get some in. What we spend. We need to be careful on how much money we're spending, because we haven't had our expenses come through yet. Come on, there we go. Come on. There we go. Don't like it when it doesn't play ball. I'll just snug right in the corner here. So I'm just going to put in a few more. Let's stick it around this side. There we go. Will one fit? Yeah, one will fit just here. Don't think we actually have a psychiatrist though. I can't remember if we hired one or not. So let's just have a look. Ah, yes we did. Yay me for hiring the psychiatrist. Let's get another one in there. And I think I saw a DNA person in there as well. Perfect. And we have a nurse with no skills. Oh, we're finally getting some decent staff here, people. So let's get this only working in a DNA lab. this one only in a psychiatry, only in a research lab. Definitely don't want these people working anywhere else. That's going to be perfect. So we're going to have 2 for the psychiatry on and off straight away. We're going to have a DNA lab. There we go. Doctor. So we're going to build DNA lab soon. And I've got another nurse for the ward. And they are going to be the first people I train. Person. I train. So let's get a ward management in. Do we have anything quicker than that? No, we don't. And there we go.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
Whew. Yeah, I was expecting that cost to come in, but not too worried about it. We'll make that money back soon, and we'll do the research, and that's going to help massively. Annoyingly, can't start the new research until we get out of the red. So hopefully, yeah, that's going to give us a bit of money, and then we can start it off again. Perfect. All coming together. We've got an extra diagnosis room, and in fact, I'm actually gonna move this. Move this to here. Is that going to trap our doctor in? No, it's not. Let me just move this just slightly out. There we go. Alright, we're still sending patients home. That'll be alright for now. And we did go up an extra level as well, so we do need to keep an eye on that, whether we need an extra GP office or not. And we've got the GP staff to do it, so it shouldn't be too much of a worry. Training should be nearly done. So we're literally going by research to research project in order to keep us afloat here with the cash. That's fine for now. It will get a lot easier as soon as we build more treatment rooms. So we'll get a bit more cash, and then we'll start on that. I think we're going to build a DNA lab first, though. It's just going to get our... am I going to build DNA lab first? Nah. Let's build another treatment room. Get rid of some of these.
I'd like a raise.
Oh, I don't know why that made me laugh. So let's get a fracture ward on the go.
Potential implications. Come to the sloop this season and cheer on the team that plays there.
So I'm not going to build that first. I'm going to build the traction beds first. And so what you can do is you can get these right up into the corner. And you should, yeah, be able to just put one in each corner just like this. We then can fit a nurse's station quite easily in here. And then we've got a plastic Astra slap bang in the middle. Now, if we intend to keep this room here, what we could do is just build in that extra space, and we can go for 3 plastic Astras. 2 plastic Astras, not 3. So what we can do here is we can stick one there, and we can stick one quite close to the door there. Now we know medicine cabinets, if you take the tile lock off, can fit just nicely in between here. It's going to help us get our cure rate up. Let's keep an eye on that cache as well, because we're going to run this too close, I believe. So I'm actually going to close this room for now. Just for now. Monies. Monies. What have we got here? Yeah, can't do any training really. I could train this, actually. This janitor. So I could train them in motivation and get them to do it. Perfect. Get a bit more cash coming in. Get this research project done.
Rival executive now approaching the hospital.
And things will be a lot easier then. Yay, some treatment. We also will want a radiator in here as well. Hopefully they're going to hurry up. There we go. Let's just pause that. Let's get a... I believe I've got space for one more medicine cabinet. Let's just tilt the camera a bit. There we go. Let's get a radiator in here. It'll just go nicely against... And it fills that room perfectly. And then finally... Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Get those gold stars down. And you have to place them. Oh, whoops. Just where the medicine cabinets are. Otherwise, they can't go up. So let's get that done, and let's sell that. All right. Now, how many ward nurses do we have? 4 ward nurses. So we need probably 6. I'm going to go for to be able to run all of this effectively. So I'm going to open it for now. I'm going to have. Yeah, I'm going to change it to have 2 in there, and pray that that's not chaos. Oof, come on. Let's just roll in one more bit of monies. We'll take that injection, that emergency for the injection room. I really want to get this started before the expenses come in. So yeah, let's get that maintained as much as possible. This staff member is going to be all nice and relaxed. I'm going to stick him in here. So you can see that it wasn't much of a trek for them to go from the helipads. Yeah, over here. Get here pretty quickly. And let's see if we can get that cured successfully, or passed. We've done 1 so far. 2. 1 more to pass. So we could probably do with another one of these. So if I copied 28 grand it costs.
Nurse to the ward, please.
So let's just have a look around. That should be done soon. Oh, there we go. Let's get an extra GP office in there. And our celebrity there gave us extra research points, which then pushed that research in through real quick. So that's the reason why that just suddenly just completed. I believe that, yeah, another cure. So we got 4 out of 5. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's have a look. We need some more nurses. You can see we're making a decent amount of money here as well. So, DNA lab, right, always gets me, because I train my DNA staff to be treatment specialists, but the DNA lab is used for both diagnosis and treatment. Now the problem is that you can't tell a staff member. You can tell a staff member to only work in one type of room, but you can't tell them which room to work in. So if I had 2 DNA labs and I put one for treatment only and one for diagnosis only, what will end up happening is that the 2 DNA staff, say, that I have, would just float between the 2 different rooms. But it wouldn't mean that the diagnosis DNA staff would stay in the diagnosis room. It could move over to the treatment room. So it's always a bit of a pain. So that's why usually I keep my DNA labs open for diagnosis at the start, just to help whilst I have my GPs level up. But then after that, I flip it over to treatment only. Just in case anyone's ever wondered. Let's get a staff member in there. And definitely a staff member in here. I've already said no to you, so you can go. So, in terms of what next we're going to build, I think it's really going to depend on what staff members we get. I don't have any treatment nurses or doctors at the moment, so here we go. That is going to be 1 treatment nurse. So that answers that question. We are going to build a treatment room which requires a nurse. So let's have a look at what our options are. So we do need a deluxe clinic, and a Pan's Lab, but they're both doctors. We do need a clown clinic, which is a nurse, and a chromotherapy, which is a nurse. So probably pick from one of these 2. I think we've got a chromotherapy one at the moment, so I'm just going to go for this one. And it's a 4x3, so I can just stick that in this corner here. Are you kidding me? There we go. As close to the door as possible. Get that console in. We can stick a large radiator in, fill the whole room. And how about some gold stars? We haven't really got that many of those in the hospital at the moment, so why not? Let's get this to level 5. There we go. Sneak that one in. Get the colorizer, get that upgraded as well, because that's going to help with our upgrade goal. And then in here, alright, so for this hospital, we're going to need the chromotherapy, we're going to need the... Oh, that's why none of them are working in there. There we go. That answers my question. So, sorry, we're going to need the clown clinic, we're going to need chromotherapy. Pest control, yes. Surgery, well, yes, but I'm not going to build a surgery, as always, and a cryptology, yes. So we're going to need at least 4 treatment nurses. Probably going to be safer with around 5 or 6. For doctors, let's go through this now, although we don't have any treatment doctors, but yes for a deluxe clinic, yes for a PANS lab, head office as well, shot clinic, yes, resolution lab, yes, and recovery room, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Essentially all of them, apart from the surgery. Yay us. So we'll probably then need around 8 or 9, I'd say. Get in there.
Calling nurse.
Monies. Come on. And there we go. It's a real lifesaver, this research room.
Training course completed.
Get you in here. Now people are actually going to work in the fracture ward because I've allowed them. What are we getting? What are we getting? No. Yes. Great news that we're getting some treatment nurses in. Not great news that we're killing people there though. So let's get some ward training in. Seems like our wards are going to be quite busy in this one. So I want to make sure that they're fully trained, or as much as possible. Dun, 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 dun. What janitors have we got? Yeah, that's enough for now. Don't need to worry about that.
The ghosts. They're dead.
Definitely don't feed the ghosts. I can confirm that. Learn research. No, sorry. What's that janitor really just go on a break? Come on. If you're going to go on a break, get up there. I'm just going to send these home. For some reason, notification didn't send them home. Alright. Go in here.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Let's get this trained again. And as soon as this is done, it's going to stick us with 5 upgraded machines so we can get another one in straight away as well. No, let's pick you up, send you back in here, and then have a look who's on our hiring board. Another nurse for us to get in treatment. I think one of them was 165. There we go. And we can train some ward management as well, because we got one of them trained, so we can get the rest of our staff trained.
Pelican Wharf. On 2-point radio.
Another one of those in.
And once again, I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth,
Essentially,
bid
you're just
you
going to be a cleaning
very cordial
janitor.
welcome to my humble show. For the next few hours, I shall endeavour to enlighten your grey
And we're
little
getting
lives.
quite close to getting to the next level, level 10, so just keep an eye on that,
Pharmacy.
because we're going to push that across real soon. Get in there. Although things seem pretty slow, really, to be honest, so I'm not too worried about that. We've got premature mummification. Yeah, let's take that on
With premature mummification.
and hope that I can afford the room. Otherwise, this is going to be, yes, rather embarrassing. I cannot afford the room. So I'm just going to cancel that. Can I cancel it? No, I can't cancel it. I'm just going to fail the emergency.
Janitor. To remain
Brilliant.
driving
All these mummies are going to turn up. Oh, we can afford it now. We can afford it right now. Oh, let's pause everything. Cryptology. Let's get that in. There we go. Oh, lifesaver. I can afford that. I can afford that. How many gold stars can I stick in here? That many gold stars. Whew. Staff member in here. And we got the mummies coming. Ooh, that's a lot of loss. We need to make that up quickly. Hopefully this is gonna help it. So you see right there, mummies are queuing on this side, which is causing a problem for this here. So what would be the clever thing is, as soon as they're done, which they are, and we've killed them, brilliant, is essentially to put it up here. So the clever thing is going to be to move the door. If I move this back, I can move this door to here. And it's just going to move them along slightly. hopefully we won't have that many patients queuing for the cryptology usually. Alright, killed one. Great start. We need to cure 4 more. Well, 4 just in total. That's 4 more. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, we got 1 in, and that's going to also start bringing us in some cash, which is going to be great. Let's get training on. Ward Management 2. I'm just going to train 1 of them at a time. Let me just keep a peek out. We got any more? No. Let's get back on here. So treatment is really where you're making all the big bucks. Like that one mummification treatment there was more than what we were getting for the whole of the research. Prestige level 4. Let's go a few more down. Oh, killed another. Not great for the
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need
emergency.
restocking manually.
E. Another ghost. Brilliant.
People say to
What I
me,
can
"Sir
do
Nigel,
is I can
how
open this
fine
up now.
you
Just because this is going to start to get a bit
excellent
full.
work Day after day. And I reply, because I have been bestowed the gift of broadcasting
2 and
by
2.
some divine force, you simple peasant. One
We
does
cure the
what
next
one is
2,
born to
we'll
do.
be fine.
And I was born to play this next tune.
It's a big if. Yeah, send it for treatment. Gamble on that. Yeah, definitely need to do a DNA lab soon. Because we've got the doctor to do it as well. So you can see, if I click on one of these, that the staff skill isn't great. We've got nothing upgraded. The illness difficulty is kind of 50-50 there. So our chance of cure is only 70%. So it's a bit tough. Was that a staff member, sad? It was a janitor. And then let's just bump everyone up. There we go.
Janitor, to repair decryptor, please.
Let's stick another nurse in here. Loan ward management 2. Just keep that going.
Training course completed.
And we cured 3. No, so we didn't do the emergency. Need 4 to pass. Treatment doctor. So let's get them tagged on the right thing. So Deluxe, Pan's Lab, and all 4 here. So let's get that patient to wait. Because we're going to build a Pan's Lab. And we've got this building here done. So what I'm now going to do is move this all the way over here. Just so I don't disrupt the research that much. And we can actually train one of the researchers. Let's stick that over there. I'm going to leave that training room for now. That's only because someone's training. And let's stick in a Pan's Lab. So the door all the way over here. Stick that in the corner. A radiator. And what else? What else? I've just seen out the corner of my eye as well that we can put those bookcases back in the training room. Just to speed things up a bit. I remember I sold them when I was a bit strapped. And there we go. So we got this fully upgraded. We can get this upgraded, and we can tag this for upgrade as well.
Join me in welcoming the mayor to the hospital.
Oh, welcome, Mayor. Let's get that repaired. I haven't.
Imminent.
I swear I tagged everyone correctly now. Must have been a new one that I hired. Let's have you only working where you should. Yeah, see, all our treatment nurses are knackered. Yes. And although a treatment nurse isn't terrible in the fracture ward, they'd be better in the treatment room, and you'd want someone with ward management.
Doctor in
So maybe 5? 4. Not great. We'd do better than that. We are definitely better than that. So let's just have a look. There we go. Treatment nurses are now well rested. And let's see what training we can do. We can actually do some treatment training. Loads of people who can do treatment training. Let's get this nurse in. I don't think there's anyone else yet. There we go. Cure 10 patients. Let's go for that. Oh, I picked the nurse that I put in the cryptology. Oh yay. Thank you, Barbara. Let's head all the way over here. Get another research on the go. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to move this also. There we go. Move this in the corner here. And let's have a look. We can get another research train, but I'm actually going to train a GP. I want my GPs right up there. Oh, we've already got someone else who can do it. That's probably going to be a problem. See if we can get away with it quickly.
maintenance needed in staff
I
room.
never get how I
You
always
may
have
heard at some
like the
point over
assistants
course
not
of your
there
lives
when they're
that
needed.
It is improper to end a
'Cause
sentence with a preposition. Bosh and piffle, I hear you
They
say.
don't have that many jobs
Yet
to
it
do.
is
So I'm just moving the
undoubtedly
cryptology
true.
over here
Unless
just to
you
avoid that
wish to sound like a
queue.
barbarian, you will never again utter a phrase such
But
as,
it
"This
won't
is
be an
advice
issue.
I'm going to listen to."
Let's make sure that this guy's well rested. Let's just keep an eye. We pick him up, stick him back in here. Let's hopefully get us to that 7 upgraded machines pretty quickly. This will be 8, and we'll upgrade it again, and it will be 9.
Doctor required in research.
Meaning we should be able to. Let's pause. Should be able to do 3 more treatment rooms, and that should get us to what we need. Let's have them learn GP off the 180, and then grab this one because we got people needing a GP. Yeah, get another research. Now, what I could do is I could actually build another research room, shorten this down, and have 2 going at once. So I'll show you what I mean. Is if I go for research, stick this here, little 4x3, get that in there, that in there. Large radiator. Gold stars. Because this can hold 2 researchers at the moment. Just gold star randomly on the wall there. Let's turn the camera just so we can see where we're putting them. There we go. Alright. I'll just pause things for a sec. And get rid of this. And let's edit this room. And what I can do is I can just get rid of that. And effectively sell all those. There's a decent amount of money there. You do need to get some more gold stars down. There we go. Pick up that one. And we will need to edit this room to only have 1 extra staff, and then edit this room to have an additional extra staff. So that's going to be off 2 and 2, and then what we can do then is start research over here in any of those 2. And so let's say pick one in here. So we've now got this going, and it's essentially going to allow us to do, we could do 2 different ones, or we can, you can see it's still filling up the same bar. So we could do 2 different ones, or we can do the same one. It's going to make absolutely no difference to me, because I'm only going to do the one same training over and over again, which is going to be the money one, because I've done all the other research training. There's no need for me to do any more. But if you guys want to do multiple trainings at once, this is a good way to do that. And it's a good hospital to do that as well, because you're going to need the training staff. So you can see we're now up to 11. And let's see, we haven't checked hiring for a while. And that's why we haven't checked hiring for a while. All these nurses just roaming around. Get back to work. Come on. We should get this done relatively quickly. What have we got? Yeah, psychiatry. We'll take that. Especially since we're just going to get that one trained in the next level as well. Cure 10 patients. Should be no problem either. Alright, there we go. Let's get this on the go. And do we have any treatment too? I don't think we do. I'm going to pick up this psychiatrist as soon as I can. There we go. And stick them in here. And then let's have a look at training. Let's get a treatment 2 trained while this nurse is idle. And then we can train all of them in treatment 2. You see, we're going to have a queue now because of this VIP emergency. So, sorry guys, you guys are no longer as important.
Refuse to share any details. One wonders if this has anything to do with the explosion in Blyton, which saw a forest of hair spring up overnight.
Hopefully we can pass this one. Didn't pass the last one, it annoyed me. So we're up to 8 machines done, and we've got 2 more on the go now, so that should put us to 10. We're getting Oh, we actually got our cure rate up. Fantastic. And we're getting close to the number of patients we need to cure as well. This is going to be done real soon. Perfect. And let's have them teach. No, let's have them teach treatment 2. Why would it? I did teach the right person, right? Or is it that no one can learn? Oh, no one's at the right level yet. There we go. I was wondering, what's going on? Let's get this one then trained in ward management. 3. How's our input contact? 3 for 3 so far. Sorry guys, bit of a queue, I know. But it won't last forever. And again, let's just get this done. Ooh. There we go. So you notice that it did cost the extra grand because we're doing the 2 rooms, so we're not actually making as much money on this. So I might sell and just make it one bigger room, but again, like how it was before. But it's more for people who... Ooh, oh, you're stuck, are you? For people who need to have the extra room, so they can just do that extra training. So let's edit this, stick that there. And then we can sell that and change this again. There we go. And what have we got? Oh, we got a treatment 2 here. How's this emergency going for us? Oh, we've actually failed 2 of them. It surprises me. Our expenses come in. And there we go.
And ambassador for the Bigfoot
5 out of
Foundation,
7.
Bartholomew F.
A success.
Yeti is coming to talk at an artsy location near you for the 20th anniversary tour of his
Let's
seminal
get this
work.
janitor finishing
Big
this
feet,
one. We
big shoes.
have another
Critics call
research
it
to
urgent,
put on.
confusing, and a nice color. Blink and you'll miss
And
it. Buy your
I
tickets
think
now.
I'm going to cut it there. I know we still not got that last star, that first star. Definitely not got the last star. Still not got the first star. But we're setting all the right foundations in place to make sure that we've got everything we need to get all 3 stars fairly quickly. And sorry, I know I'm just hiring a few people just because I saw some good nurses and doctors. And we can always do with more nurses and doctors. Yeah, as I said, we're setting up the good foundations for it. Hopefully what this will mean is that the hospital will just run itself. We'll get a good, or it'll be easier for us to get a high cure rate. Because we're going to need a cure rate of 90%, and that's the real difficult bit about this hospital. The machine upgrades, the staff training, that's fairly straightforward. You should be able to do that, no problem. I don't know why you can't get where you need to go, but we'll stick someone in training. Yeah, stick you in training. yeah, it's going to set us into a nice place to essentially get our cure rate up in the 90s. So once we've got that up, as I said, the staff trained in research, fairly easy. The upgrade machines, we can just keep buying and selling machines in rooms just to force that to get up, so that won't be an issue. So yeah, I'm going to cut it here. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're making our way over to 250 subscribers, and it's honestly, I really appreciate it when people subscribe. Helps grow the channel and helps get it out there. We just so I'm recording this at the start of April, so it'll be a while till this episode comes out, but we just had a real successful month in March, and we're actually getting quite a few more subscribers, and we've really got those views and the watch time up. And I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who's helped me achieve that. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section below how you are finding 2 Point Hospital. I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye for now.